Hi guys, Michel here with Michel Real Estate, and in this video we'll go through the different listing agreements here in Luxembourg. Of course, I will let you guys know which are the different advantages and disadvantages of these listings agreement so that you can make a better educated decision on how to list and with whom to list. First off, what is a listing agreement? Well, as a real estate agent, we are not allowed to sell what does not belong to us. Simply said, we need to have the right to sell it, and in order to do so, we need to sign an agreement with a potential seller in order to bring it to market. In other words, we cannot sell what doesn't belong to us, and so we need to have a contract, a listing agreement, mandat in French, in order to sell something to potential clients. There are several different listing agreements. The first one is the Monda sample. This is an open contract, which basically means that you have the ability to give the sales contract to as many different agencies as you please. That brings with it the advantage that you can choose from their different services and especially from all their different clients. You can sign as many as you want, but the disadvantage with this being is that there will be different descriptions popping up, different photos popping up, and different prices even popping up. That said, it has the disadvantage of bringing a certain disinformation to the market. On the other hand, this type of listing agreement is basically a race. It's a race to the first offer. So the agents will try to get an offer in as fast as possible in order to be faster than their competition. So if you are in a time-sensitive situation, this type of listing agreement is for you. It gives you the ability to sell and to sell quickly, but it does not give you the best price on the market. In order to get the best price on the market, you should go for an exclusive listing. An exclusive listing basically gives the full power to a single entity, a business or a sales agent. It means that that person or this business is now fully and completely in charge of the sales procedure. In this case, you would as a seller have to do all your due diligence on who you will give that contract to. An exclusive sales listing can come with certain pitfalls. It is up to you to make sure that the agency that you choose to represent you during the sales procedure has a good marketing strategy, is willing to put forth all the services at their disposal, and that they can also explain to you how they think that they can achieve a certain price. So the most important to take away from an exclusive listing is that it gives the ability to one single agent or agency and that they will execute the mission to their fullest potential. Make sure that they will actually do so. On signing of the sales agreement, so the listing agreement, make sure that you are absolutely certain that these people can and will do everything in their power to sell your property to the fullest potential and to get the best offer that is out there. If somehow you cannot choose between this or that agency to give an exclusive listing to, the co-exclusive listing might be an alternative. The co-exclusive listing basically means that you will get to have the best benefits of both worlds, of both agencies. Both agencies will be given the power to sell the property, which means that you can benefit from both of their clients and they will put forth both of their marketing and listing strategies. Of course, once this object is sold, the commission will be split between those two agencies. So there's a lot of agencies out there which are not willing to share the commission with another agency. The reason simply being is that they are worried that they will do all the works and that eventually the other agency does not do anything but still get half of the commission. The co-listing can be something extremely interesting if you wish to sell with two different agencies but cannot choose either or. If you go for this type of listing, make sure that the commission is split evenly between both of them and that they get enough for you to basically put forth their full marketing strategy and that they don't diminish their kind of works in order to get this listing sold. For those of you that still want to have a little out to sell it to someone that they know, an acquaintance, a colleague, or anyone else in their family, the semi-exclusive, so the semi-exclusive listing might be more interesting. In this case, the agency has full control of the sale, but you as a landlord or a owner are still allowed to find and sell it to that one acquaintance. In this case, if you sell it to that one person, you will not have to pay a commission to the agency or just a fraction of that commission. In this case, the agency gets to basically do all their work, but you still have a out. Usually we stipulate in the contract who that person might be, and if it falls through, now the listing goes exclusive and is only exclusive to that agency. But it might be a very interesting way of still benefiting from all the work of an agency and still sell it to that one person that you know of. And last but not least is the off-market listing. Now in an off-market listing, you basically give this power to an agency or actually just a person to sell the property, but they are not allowed to publish it and they are not allowed to make any kind of advertisements to sell the property. In this case, the listing is not on the market while it is actually for sale. You as a landlord have the benefit of not having too many visits, so you won't be bothered as much as when you have multiple visits coming in, always having to clean the property and keep it well maintained. In this case, you might just have 1 or 3 different visits, different showings, and it might get sold. The off-market listing is not always beneficial to everyone. It has a certain allure, a certain standard of being a type of deal where the buyer has the impression that he got a special deal that nobody else could get. And as a matter of fact, off-market listings are more prone to be applied to luxury listings or projects or large plots of lands or very, very rare objects. A off-market listing can be very interesting, but in most cases it is something to be avoided if you have a very generic object to sell. So this is it from me on the different type of listing agreements that exist on the Luxembourgish real estate market. Should you have any questions, or if you think that this video has brought you any value, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and of course I wish to see you again in the next video. Again, my name is Michel with Michel Real Estate.